But Detroit is coming to the mic. Clap it up for the D. Detroit coming to the building. Tears.
Fluid produced in the lacrimal glands above the outside corner of each eye.
The fluid lubricates the eye to protect it from infection and foreign matter.
Because they contain salt and lysozymes, an enzyme that kills microorganisms.
If you close your eyes and stay still for long enough, your body forgets that it is awake. If you close your eyes and refuse to indulge your tear ducts for long enough, your body forgets how to cry. That's how I spent my nights for 12 years, pressing bruises into ankles, telling myself over and over.
Don't fucking cry.
Feeling only that I should be feeling nothing. See, nobody teaches little girls about being real men. So I had to watch and come to my own conclusions, mainly that real men never cry. And I was so jealous of every boy I saw. They made it look so easy.
My eyes were always running as a kid. I never knew that tears swimming down a young man's cheek is as much of a taboo as Lucifer swimming down holy water doing backstrokes in the river of Jordan. My dad has troubled my emotions, triggering my retina. He spilled out. I tried to preserve him in my hands, but he evaporated too soon. And I've been waiting for the day when the water cycle brings him back to me.
I remember battling emotions with PlayStation controllers. There was a groove in my bed from hours of lounging in front of my TV and scribbling in coloring books, searching for security in the animated faces. They were always the best war when I learned that toy trucks were acceptable for 9-year-old boys, but teddy bears were not. When I decided I'd rather have a teddy bear, my peers perceived me as weak, when I just needed something to hold the way a father would have held me. Tears.
Sorrow produced in the human body on the outside of a broken heart.
The male ego lubricates his feelings to protect him from other people.
Because they contain judgment, an action that can kill a man's hope.
Men
aren't supposed to break out into tears.
But men
aren't supposed to break out from their families. All I'm trying to say is that shit happens. For the last 14 years, my dad has been ducking and dodging, but he can't dodge these tear ducts because they hold sacred emotions. He was supposed to be the all-seeing eye over the family, and I was his pupil for 3 years, but he didn't watch over me long enough. And soon after he blinked, his pupil merely became a tear as he wiped me away from his cheek like he wiped me away from his memory. That's why my tears have always been running, just like my father.
When I was 11, my brother told me, crying, he wanted to have children one day so he could love them better than our parents ever loved him. That's the first time I realized there's more than one path to manhood. And whatever I do is what a real man does.
The day I found my grandfather crying on my sister's bed is the first time I recall him ever saying he loved me. The first time I considered the fact he felt like the father I never had. After seeing him cry, I was able to let down my walls far enough to see that I am made up of pieces. I have to let them fall apart at times to find peace in my flaws. But our society is the one that's flawed. We would rather see a man beating his wife than loving another man.
We'd rather see a bullet bursting from a man's hand than see a man bursting into tears.
We would rather see a man going to war than going to therapy.
We are humans before we are men. So why